Yo dudes, welcome to Get Played. Today we'll be looking at Empire at War, the greatest Star Wars RTS game of all time where you build up a military to crush the rebellion. It looks like there's already a pretty big battle going on here, and the obvious question is who wins, because that'll probably determine what faction I end up choosing. Now I guess the only logical approach is to just wait here for a few minutes to see what happens, because it's probably not going to take that long. So believe it or not, they're still at it. Well fine then, you win this time, game. Or quite literally nobody does. Well, now that that's settled, let's jump into the actual gameplay. I like how it says single player, suggesting that only the unmarried can play this game mode. We'll start with a skirmish battle, just to get used to the strategy before it actually matters in galactic conquest. Oh, and looks like we're going to be fighting in Camino. Good, good. Okay, it seems like... Wait, what happened here? Did like a bomb go off or something? Why is it like this? Somebody explain! I guess we'll just start to rebuild the barracks then. And while that's building, let's take some time to experience the scenery. Just nothing but platforms and... Wait, what's that? It is glorious. Okay, so our barracks is done, which means it's time to start building some units. I'm going to build stormtroopers since they're the cheapest. And I guess we'll also get some survival training. Alright, that should be the last of them. Now you might be wondering where my stormtroopers are. Well, they don't come directly from the barracks. I have to call them down from transports like so. And 1, and 2, and... My army is ready. You know what, I think we're also going to build one of these mining thingies, because our income without it is 0, and it's the only way to make money. There's actually a couple of them throughout the map. One up here, another down here, and a third one in where I think is the rebel base. Actually, it's been long enough. I think it's time we attack the rebels. Wow, they're like ants, aren't they? Yeah, shoot that building. Make sure to get as close as possible too. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Let's take control of them again and have them go over here to shoot this before it's built, and then take out the rest of the rebel base. Yes, very good. You'd probably miss that building from 30 feet away considering your reputation. Make sure to stand right next to it. Yes, perfect. Good game, boys. Looks like we saved the galaxy. Wait, what the heck is that? Quickly, my brothers, spawn camp them! Now, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but running through enemies that are shooting at you is not standard military practice. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Once again, not trying to tell you guys how to do your job, but I'm pretty sure that standing inside of walls isn't necessarily military regulation. Go men, find those missing rebels, as I can only assume them turning blue is because they're sad. Oh, and watch out for the bridge, don't let it disappear on you. Yeah, that's the spirit, finding those rebels is what's important. Don't mind that you can just fall to your death at any moment. Yeah, boys, we did it. We won the battle. Okay, time for the real game. An incoming message from Darth Vader. Okay, so basically we have to capture a few key planets and we only have 60 in-game days to do so. So I noticed that we have a couple heroes up here and I think that they're free. Anyways, I was wondering, can I beat the game using only them? After all, the Emperor is pretty powerful. Are you ready for victory? And here they come, hyperspacing into what'll probably be their death. Oh wow, the Emperor is literally just sitting in a shuttle, no Star Destroyer or anything. Oh, but I'm sure he'll be fine. I see a couple guns on his ship. But that's why we have Boba here, and I think he'll be able to win because his ship is made for war, and I don't think the enemies have very many. Alright, new strategy. So each of our planets actually starts with a small fleet, and I'm just going to combine them all into one big fleet, which will then theoretically be able to take down them all. I'm also going to build mining facilities on all my planets so that it'll boost my economy, as well as these acclimator cruisers to improve my ground fleet. I can actually build them on all of my planets as long as my space station is at least level 2. Oh, wait a minute, why are you guys so much more expensive? They're much cheaper on Kashyyyk. Is this your doing, Emperor Palpatine? Oh yeah, it is his doing. Apparently he cuts the cost of all things on his current planet by 25%, which is good because we could just move him around. Alright, I think that's the last of them, which means my grand fleet is ready, and oh wait, what's happening? Gambling? That's okay, I guess. I mean, I could remove it for 1500 credits, but it's not like a little gambling is... what just happened? What happened to my mining facility? What kind of gambling is this? Quick, Palpatine, take care of it! Yeah, those gamblers are gonna pay. Go, Grand Fleet, take care of them. Yeah, time to die. Hey, wait a minute, I thought I had more ships than this. Oh, I see, you can only have a certain amount of ships out at once. Well, dang it. Well, between my highly trained pilots and massive ships, I'm pretty sure this will be a piece of cake. And by that, I mean we're only going to be using Boba Fett. Oh my... Wow, it's kind of hard to hit him when he's doing those crazy maneuvers. Yeah, that is going to show him for gambling. Alright, enough of the stragglers. Time to send Boba against the main force. And I'm pretty sure he'll survive. It's not like that hit was that hard. Also, he appears on his own spin-off show a couple years later. It's not like they're gonna kill him off. Oh, I'm sure he's fine. It's not like all deaths in Star Wars are permanent. Regardless, it is time we avenge our fallen brother! Uh-oh, I think we're losing. Okay, let's shoot down this guy and then bring in some more reinforcements. Yeah, I think it's working. This guy's almost dead, then it'll just be all of our ships versus the space station. Yeah, I think we could handle this. It's not that bad. I'm pretty sure we could take down the space station. How powerful could it be? Okay, what was that? Oh, apparently their space station has a super weapon. That's totally fair. Oh great, now I'm losing all my ships. I did not calculate the space station would be so well equipped. Why didn't it use its super weapon until now? You know what I think is looking out for me? We have these two powerful cruisers left against their space station, and it's almost dead, so I think we have a chance. So close, so close, so close, so close. Come on, come on. Yeah, we got him, boys. Looks like we win this time. Victory scream. So that was one of 5 systems we need in order to win the game, and we actually already started with Kuat, which means we only need 3 more planets, and we still have 63 days left to do so. Also, there are 5 levels of tech in the game, each one unlocking new units that you can use. We're currently at Tech 1, which means I need to delete this barracks in order to build a tech center, which will allow me to build a higher level of technology. Most planets also require a ground army to capture them, so I'm going to start building an army of stormtroopers on Tatooine. So it seems that Tech 2 is finally done, and I noticed that it unlocked 2 more space units for me, the Broadside Cruiser and the Victory Cruiser, and it looks like the Broadside Cruiser is a lot cheaper, so I guess we'll just start mass producing those. Oh, what's happening? It looks like I'm being attacked! But all my stormtroopers are in space. They're not spaceships, so what happens to them? Do they just die? Alright, so here we go, and I noticed a bunch of weird ships in the background. Oh, I think those are my stormtroopers. It looks like they each get their own transport, just like Emperor Palpatine. And if I can remember correctly, back when I was using Emperor Palpatine and Boba Fett, and whoa there, easy boys, easy. Anyway, back when I was using Palpatine, I saw that they had guns on them, which means I don't think these guys are completely defenseless, and I just noticed that they take up 0 out of 20 space, which means they don't actually count as ships, which means I could theoretically have infinity of them. But first, I need to retreat. Oh, wait a minute, what happens to my space station if I retreat? I don't see it coming with me. Oh, that's convenient. Well, at least now I have a chance to try out my new Grand Fleet. Get over here, Broadside Cruisers, time to win. Alright, boys, you took up my entire budget, so I have high expectations. Don't fail me now. Okay, so remember the Stormtroopers? I'm going to see how effective their transport ships are at space combat, to see if they can actually attack or not. Because if they don't take up any space, I can theoretically have an infinity of them. Prepare for victory. Or instead of victory, maybe they'll just all die, you know, one over the other. Alright, we have him surrounded. I expect him to retreat any second now. We are actually doing some slight damage to his shields. Oh, never mind, he's healing his shields. Quick, retreat! Oh, what does this button do? But why? While we may have lost a couple brave men this day, we did do some noticeable damage to his shields, so if we had even more, maybe then we would have a chance at winning. Wait a minute, if I just delete all these mining facilities and replace them with barracks, will that make my stormtroopers train faster? The answer to that is a glorious yes. Ooh, I'm disappearing. Alright, so I've actually been playing for a little while now, and my army is finally ready. However, most of my planets have been taken from me, but it is finally the time for retaliation! Go forth, army, conquer the galaxy! Okay, so it starts me with 20 ships, but I can just bring in more as reinforcements, so wait 1 second while Come on, boys, you can do it! You can do it! Circle formation! That's the effective strategy. Come on, you have to do this. You are literally the entire point of this video. Everything has led to you. Come on, stop dying. Like, what is your problem? Like, you can no. No. You know what, honestly, I don't even know what I was expecting. I don't know how I thought this would work. It was the worst idea I could have possibly had, and I went through with it. And it ended just as it should have, with utter failure. Okay, so believe it or not, I've somehow managed to lose every single unit in the entire game except for Boba Fett. He's literally the last remnant of a once glorious empire. Alright, Boba, they may have the weapons, they may have the tanks, they may have all of the resources in the entire galaxy, but they don't have one thing that you have. No, not courage. Plot armor. I think I found the rebel troops and oh my goodness.